The hidden cavern events are an essential part of Monster Train. You can obtain a bunch of new spells, artifacts, and even units unique only from the caverns. Apart from the normal interactions, there are a bunch of hidden interactions you can obtain only if you have met certain requirements. And today, I'm going to tell you all about those requirements. Welcome back to another Did You Know video. I'm Bob, aka Nightingale, and today we're talking about the hidden cavern events. I know that the game has been out for about 3 months now, and all of the hidden interactions for the caverns have been discovered. But I'm a visual learner, and it's good to see in a video what exactly is hidden in the caverns. If you want to see similar videos like this, consider hitting the like button, as it does help spread the video around for more people to see. Number 1. Bone Dog's Favor. The Bone Dog, bane of many people's existence, including mine. This is the most rare cavern event card in this game. Personally, I have not gotten it, and I see people posting constantly on Reddit all the time not having this card after playing several hundreds of hours of this game. For those who don't know, this is Bone Dog's Favor, and it is a card that you can only get from the Trainwreck Cavern event. You are offered to choose from several clans' consumable card, but instead, 7% of the time, you get the Bone Dog's Favor. It may seem to be a really high percentage, but consider the number of cavern events out there for you to get this specific event, and then multiply that by the 7%. The chance is minuscule. All I can say is that by the time I complete this page, I better get this card, because if I don't, I might just do this instead. Number 2. Armageddon event. This is the Armageddon event. For the most part, you can only get this event in Ring 3, before finding Daedalus or Talos, but I think it is possible to get it in a later ring, but no later than Ring 5. So it asks you to choose from 3 options: the sword, shield, or skull. All of them have their merits and weaknesses, but I'm not talking about that today. So these cards all come with Purge, meaning that you can only play them once before they're removed from your deck. However, there is always a however, there is a catch. If you don't play the card you chose for 2 fights, meaning that the card is still in your deck at 2 fights after you first got the event, you can get the Hope for Peace artifact. This artifact changes all Purge tag to consume, meaning that now you can actually cast your sword, shield, or skull card one fight and then again the next fight. Even better, you can put consume removal upgrade on the card and you can cast it multiple times in a fight. One thing to be careful though is if you have cards that you actually want to purge in your deck when you get the Hope for Peace artifact, those cards will also become consumed. So if you want to purge some of the cards while having the sword, shield, or skull card in your deck, be sure to play them out ASAP so they don't get stuck in your deck. There is always the Unstable Vortex or the Shock Purge, but you don't want to spend those valuable resources on these cards you can actually purge. Number 3. Hef the Blacksmith event. This event is similar to the Armageddon one, but instead of not playing the card, you want to play as many copies of the card as possible. So for this event, you get the choice between the Rail Spikes, which is a spell that deals 10x damage duplicating on kill, or Rail Driver, which is a minion that duplicates on death. Personally, I always enjoy picking up the Rail Drivers because they can do a lot of damage, but no matter what you choose, you should always just copy a bunch of them. At minimum 5 copies of each, you can get them upgraded for more damage. For the Rail Spikes, you will get plus 20 magic power and consume. The rail drivers you will get plus 20 attack damage. However, after they are upgraded, you won't be able to duplicate them again. So as they say, take them while they're still here. Don't miss the opportunity. Number 4. Abandoned Winged Upgrades. The Abandoned Winged is an event that asks you to purge a unit or spell and then you get an upgraded version later on. Most of the time, I usually just give him a unit or spell that I don't need to use it as a solo purge. However, if you use him correctly, you can actually get a big advantage for your deck. So here are all of the upgrades. As with most other events, you also get the upgraded card to battles later. However, you get the choice of either taking the card or leave it to become even better. So one fight later, you get the even better upgrades. And here they are. The notable ones are just these two. Spells costing 0 Amber. If you give him a high cost spell, there is a 2 out of 3 chance you will get it to cost 0. It doesn't matter how high the cost of the spell is, it will always be costing 0 if you get this upgrade. So adding a copy to the discard pile upgrade is like the cherry on top, even better, but if you're taking a spell, you're probably just expecting it to be costing 0. I'm not sure about the chances if they are divided equally or not, but I'm pretty sure that seems like it from my experiences alone. The units upgrades, on the other hand, are just bad. Gaining Endless and 0 cost is pretty good, but it's just a 1 out of 3 chance, and it's just much safer to go for spells. Unless you can't spare any good spells, or maybe you just don't have any good spells, maybe you can spare a unit instead. Though I find that scenario to be even less probable. Number 5. Stop Thief Achievement. This is a hidden achievement that you can only get by getting 2 specific caverns one after the other. This is actually a pretty rare one that I think happens as much as the Boondog one. So you need to get the Historian event where you pick up the Petty Theft card. It's just a decent card that deals 2 damage and gives you 50 gold on Slay. It's pretty good in battle, but you can use it in another event too. If you happen upon the Ornate Chest event with the Petty Theft card in your deck, there will be an additional option for you to choose from. Instead of picking from 150 coins and 25 coins, you get an additional choice to get both and lose no power health. What you sacrifice instead is the Petty Theft card. It will be purged after. If you haven't upgraded the spell, I strongly recommend you to choose this option. You get more money, take no damage, and get to purge a useless card. 3 positives, no negatives. Finally, after you take your money, achievement will be unlocked. For those that are struggling to get this achievement, there is a challenge code on screen right now and also in the descriptions for a seed of this achievement. Unlike the Boondog, where I'm looking to actually master the card, this achievement can be obtained through a seeded run. If you're interested in more tips about this game, I put together a playlist of many hidden mechanics in this game. So click on it and I will see you over there.